there, it's Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com, here with match number 1 with Gatecrash sealed. We are on the play. Yes, we'd like to go first. This is definitely a keep hand. Have all the sources of mana, and the Foundry Champion and the Cinder Elemental, which are... We have our 3 bombs, so definitely a keep. I'd like to see an early drop. Hopefully I get a Syndicate. I draw into a Syndicate or something else that I can drop out and start to threaten with. Probably end up hard casting this guy. But I guess we could just sit on our Cinder Elemental if he overextends as well. So our opponent has to go down to 6. Always good. And I'm going to lead off with a mountain here. Pass the turn to him. Or we're going to lead off to a lag and F6 out of it. Oh, wow. That is not good. So I clicked on the mountain and then F6'd and I lagged out there. So it's like I mulliganed here and let him go first. So makes up for his mull. All right, now my land is out and I F6. Oh, joy, MTGO sometimes. Alright, I'll be more careful clicking this F6 from now on. Hopefully that doesn't cost me the game. So drawn into a lot of lands here. Never like to see that. But next turn we do get to start to cast a 4/4 Trampler, which is pretty good in this format. There's not much that can even deal with that. Now we see a Syndicate, a little bit late, but I think the best is just to chuck out this Rampager and start bashing with him. I hope I don't get beat in the face with like Aurelia next turn. That's what I'm afraid of. I think I'm going to cast the Syndicate of Tithes this turn, and that way I can get value out of it with Extort, these other cards with Extort. No Aurelia. That's all I'm worried about. Alright, a Syndicate of his own. Not too shabby. Still drawn into these lands. I'm going to keep our Syndicate. No, I think it is best just to... No, we'll just attack with the Rampager. And I don't think the Syndicate's too much of a threat. So I'm just going to cast this Cinder Elemental and Extort here. So this guy is actually making all my lands pretty good, as I can kill any threat that he may put out. We're both getting mana flooded like crazy here. But, I mean, mana flooding is good with this guy. It's also not too bad with good old Foundry Champion. And he just scoops. Wow. Okay. So that's a very uninteresting game. My F6 doesn't cost me the game either. So one thing I did do different from my deck tech is I did take out these Millennial Gargoyles at last minute. I just think they're very weak, even though they do hook up with the Madcap skills. And what I put in was I put in a Knight, and well, I put in the Commandos and put in the 2/4 Blood Rusher, the Scab Charger for the 3 Millennial Gargoyles. I don't think there's much here that I didn't get to see his deck. I could put in the Gruul Charm. He is Boros, and a lot of times Boros has a lot of flyers, so Gruul Charm could come in. And yeah, I don't know. I didn't see anything, so I'm not going to bring him in. Not going to bring in a dead card, completely dead card against him without seeing anything. Against Boros, a Shielded Passage isn't too bad, but as this isn't a pre-release, I don't know if he has one of these Foundry Champions. So the Shielded Passage was pretty good in the pre-release versus other Boros decks, because you know that champion was there, and you could save one of your dudes when eventually that Foundry Champion came out. But in this, I really don't think it's worth putting in. I don't know about the Knight the night watches versus him. I think this is fine. I don't think we need to add anything. He did seem quite slow, but he drew all lands. I mean, the Razor Whip can come in versus those kind of mirror matchups where you both are just putting out big creatures, can't afford to attack into each other. But Razor Whip's just kind of a weak card to begin with. So we'll go like this. We'll submit it. Not a bad hand, but I don't have a green source, and I have two green sources in my hand, and so yes, I do need a mull. And now this is better though, not by much, but we did both mull to 6, and we're just gonna probably end up having to play this Slaughterhorn. We're definitely gonna mug that. It's the perfect target for a mugging. And next turn we can cast our Slaughterhorn and throw a Madcap Skills on him. Well, we could Ground Assault that guy. I don't know if he's too much of a threat. Whoops. Try to play the... That's better. And next turn we can throw a mugging, and then we can race him, as then we'll be able to Ground Assault any other threat that he may put out. Okay, so we're going to get a 2-for-1 next turn with the Madcap Skills. Perfect draw. Actually, another mountain. So, yeah, I don't think we try to race him here. I think we just kill. We just Ground Assault that guy. Get the 2-for-1. He's down to 2 cards after that. And, yeah, we're in good shape. That's a good draw because it gives us action, actually. So we'll throw the Madcap Skills on our Slaughterhorn. And this puts him on quite the fast clock unless he has some sort of removal. So I'm actually hoping to draw into a mountain next turn, as I can play the Madcap Skills on my Disciple and hold him back to have first strike, or not hold him back, or be able to swing in in case he has 2 creatures. Huh, okay, well, I just get double striked and die here to a Wrecking Ogre. So, if that wasn't the case, though, he would he been dead next turn? 5, 11, yeah. So he died a Wrecking Ogre. Yay, that is scary. Wow. Oof, 6th turn. Alright, so let's see here. Do we have anything else that we could actually do against that? I don't think so. I think we just go with it. And we're on the play here. Hopefully for a good draw. And that's that. Yes, I'd like to play first. Oh, no, 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 no. I think I have to mull this, even though it's... Yeah, I have to mull this. I can't keep this. That's a little bit better. A lot better, actually. There we go. This is looking good. So no Wrecking Ogre this time. So I will trade a Slaughterhorn for this Skyjack. He doesn't end up blocking, so I think we do just play the Slaughterhorn here. And we'll just threaten him with these creatures, and we'll have 2 Extort and plus 2 Plains, which will make our deck pretty resilient late game with double Extort. So I don't believe that I block here when he attacks him with his Daring. Well, he mugs anyway. Okay, that's fine. I would way rather have him mug that than my Extort guy. And I do believe we still do attack in with the Syndicate. And do I want to try to get value out of my Extorts? I think it wouldn't matter either way. Well, I'd have to draw into lands. I think I'm going to play this Armored Transport and Extort. Sometimes these 1 life swings, these 1 damage life swings are the difference in the game. I could still block his Daring Skyjack here, which I definitely will if he attacks in. And he doesn't. Okay. So there's my double striker. So I'm going to attack in with both of them here. Goes down to 11. And I'm going to go ahead and use Extort with this guy as well. And my Armored Transport is going to die next turn if he swings in with all of them. But if I draw into any sort of Blood Rusher, the Boros Charm will be game. Just got to get him down to 4 too. I mean, it's actually a 5 because I can draw into a Plains would be 6. Yeah, I just got to get him down to a decent life total, and the double Extort Boros Charm doing 4 damage to face will be enough. So he throws a Holy Mantle on his Court Street Denizen. That is... yeah, that is going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. My Armored Transport's going to die here, but I am going to be able to kill his Bomber Corpse. And that means I'm going to be able to get in for 6. So if I draw into a Plains, it's over. I win. So not a forest, though. So down to a 6, I can only single Extort. But I'm dead to a Wrecking Ogre again. Just crazy. Well, do I just block here? No, because then he can just... wow. I think I just take it and hope he doesn't have the Wrecking Ogre again, and he doesn't. Okay. That's how scary these matches are. Alright, so let's see if he blocks. Oh wait, I do have double Extort. I'm thinking, no, you have to just pay white for Extort, right? Yeah. Oh, this is unfortunate. So I could attack with both, and if he doesn't block, then I Boros Charm in response, and I win. But if he does block, it's basically over here. Because he swings back for 8 the other way. I'd have to give my stuff. I think I do. I attack no matter what. And let's see if he doesn't block with his Skyjack. He does block. So we could make my guys indestructible here. But I don't think that's going to do much. My only hope... No, then I couldn't even... I'm going to give my guys double strike. Or one of them double strike here. No, that's just... Any way is just bad. Any way I do this is bad. They're drawing in the 2 lands there at the end. It just doesn't do it for us. We could have drawn into anything else, and the extort would have got us there. So let's see. The most I could do to him here is trade, and then eventually that denizen's going to kill me. Or make my guys indestructible, and then I'll trade with one of them. See if I did Righteous Fortress face, then I could only extort once. Yeah, I think I just have to make all my permanents indestructible this turn. I think that's the best move. Oops, maybe I should tap my lands, right? And just pray for some other card to come out that is going to get me out of this, but I don't really think I have anything. Just like a Gruul, a Gore Clan Rampager is the only thing I can think of. Because I am going to take... Oh, he didn't attack with his his Thunder Fist, huh? So I'm going to go down to 5. Oh, that might do it. Only does 4 damage to target creature and each other creature that shares. It's an instant, so... Yep, I think this does it. Wow, we actually drew out of this. So we... Homing Lightning. Extort, and tack. So, top deck like a pro here. And hopefully he doesn't have, like, no Blood Rush mechanics can pump it, because that's only on attacking. Yep. Woo! We barely pull out of this. Anyway, this is Kevin from Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.